So the best way to make a good note is to just copy and paste someone else's note or a previous note. And basically how you do that is you just go to the treatment history and then you find the note you want to copy. You click on it and then right click and hit view details, and that'll pull up this menu where you can select and highlight everything. Just press Control A, Control C, and then Control V wherever it needs to go. This example note that I have in fake patient here, which everyone should have access to if they look them up. You can use this for pretty much everything as far as treatment, cleanings and exams go. So just to go through it real quick, you can see the attending faculty, assistant, interpreter, the chief complaint. Just say whatever the patient might be saying for why they're here. I'm here for a cleaning, exam, or fill-in, or whatever. And then you say what the patient is presenting for specifically, whether that be a perio maintenance or a prophy or that MOD filling or whatever. You have their medical history. If there's any changes, you document it right here. And also in their adult health history. And then their blood pressure, pulse, precautions, just same thing for pretty much all the cases. You write a park. Parks might need some more details depending on if you specifically had to talk with the patient about some specific concerns, like maybe a filling being very close to the tooth pulp, and then needing to warn them about the possibility of a root canal. In this example, for exams, you'd have an exam section, and for exams, if you don't have enough time to finish them with the faculty that day, you just need to write preliminary findings to be confirmed at the next visit. Right here you can see I do it tooth by tooth, and I feel like this is actually just the easiest way, especially if you can just copy and paste. If the tooth is missing, you just write missing, you write down whatever findings that's there, and if there's something like recurrent decay on the buccal, you can just say what you recommend to do. So recommend replacement of that MOD, recommend doing an RMGI if there's buccal caries near the gingival margin. If you look at fracture lines, if you use a TI light, which you should normally do, and you might recommend a full coverage crown. And then you can just rate NSF for anything that has no significant findings. In some cases, there might be something suspicious, or something that you want to monitor, like a buccal pit staining, and then you can just write, recommend monitoring. So into the treatment section, you just write down what you did, but in this case, you did a CMS, complete mouth series, and the number of exposures. You did a perio maintenance or adult prophy, what instruments you used, and then these are just some of the specific examples. So if you did an amalgam, you can use this, or if you did a composite, you could use this, and then you can just edit it as necessary. And finally, you just end it with the NX for the next visit. In this case, maybe they're going to an OMS consult, maybe they're, or maybe you're finishing their comprehensive exam, or whatever that might be. Another note that I have right below that one is this SOAP note, and you can copy and paste this mostly if you're doing OMS or urgent care rotations. So in this, you have the S part, patient's chief complaint, some details of that complaint, their medications and medical history. And then the O, just write down the vitals, and then any findings that you might have. A, just diagnosis, ASA status. This may or may not be accurate, but no one actually cares enough to change anything. So this should be good. Just copy and paste it, and you're all set. And that's pretty much it. If you want to write a good note, just copy and paste. Right click, view details, Control All, Control C.